Paper Plays, Gio here. Recently we saw the new Avengers Infinity War on Thursday. It comes out on Friday, but we saw it on Thursday. We're gonna give our thoughts and discussions. By the way, this is a spoiler discussion, so you know what? If you don't want to get spoiled, get out of here, you know what I'm saying? Just get out of here.
Is that really how he sounds like?
Is that really how Gio sounds like?
No, is that really how Vsauce sounds like?
Kinda.
Vsauce, Michael here.
Oh my god.
Rewind that shit. We can't let him know if we said that enough.
What the fuck is he gonna do? Smash us with a Nintendo Labo?
Vsauce, Michael here.
On to the review. Roll the review.
Wow.
Review begins now.
That's a big spoiler.
I put a spoiler in the fucking...
Here's my notes on the movie.
Keontae will now begin sharing.
Let's start off with, I like the musical score. They twist the original Avengers like...
I never liked that one.
Like, that's the original one from 2012, but they changed it to like fit the upscale of their 10-year celebration and all that. And that's pretty good.
I never paid attention to that.
You don't pay attention to musical scores in movies?
I do when they're interesting and they don't almost sound like Hans Zimmer.
The Avengers one doesn't sound like Hans Zimmer that much.
Oh.
Hans Zimmer does a lot of like strong bass style songs.
I guess or orchestral music. I guess they all sound the same to me.
Okay. But the musical score was good in the scenes that it had it. Otherwise it was just music.
Yeah.
But Malik, do you have any points that you like to talk about now?
Well, I really liked it.
Malik is now beginning to speak.
Yeah, Gio. You're a bit late. How about you give me some fucking breathing room?
Malik is now complaining.
Put the toilet seat down. You never appreciate my cooking.
Malik now...
Party people do not.
Malik is now continuing to speak.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so you like the fight choreography.
I know specifically with fucking Thanos.
And Hulk?
No, just Thanos in general.
Well, Thanos in general, but the first one when I was like...
Yeah, the first part with Hulk was pretty good.
When he punched him in the goddamn throat was hilarious.
It was like, oh!
On that note of Hulk and Thanos, Hulk for the rest of the movie doesn't appear like he does in the trailers.
You know
because he's scared of Thanos.
That's exactly what I was getting. I wrote on my notes, literally, I wrote, choreography was pretty great. The fight scene was nuts. Hulk versus Thanos in the beginning was cool. Game theory. Hey, it's me, Matt Pat. Hulk refuses to come out because he's scared of Thanos.
He gets his ass beat. Like, Hulk is like that one character who's so strong, and he gets stronger the more he gets angry, right? To be scared to not want to show your face ever again is nuts.
See, I listened to, Critical.
Yeah.
I was listening to the Voice Meter, and he said that was like a thumbs down for that part. He didn't like that Hulk didn't come out, and he wasn't out as much.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like that was a neat detail because that's showing
character.
How big of a deal Thanos actually is.
Also, but I think certain shots that were shown in the trailer that weren't shown in the movie are going to be shown in the next one.
That's kind of false advertising, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's like, I know they're going to get a redo. I know they're going to get, like, Time Stone something is going to reverse, and all the Avengers are going to come back stronger this time because they learned from their past mistakes of trying to take it down Thanos. They're going to come back stronger.
It could just be, like, a Fantastic Four case, because there was that one scene in the trailers of Fantastic Four where the Thing jumps down, but that wasn't in the movie at all.
That is true. Yeah.
They could have just cut it.
When you said that, oh my god, fuck Star-Lord. Like, I don't like him even more now.
I always like
I like Star-Lord's comedy, but, like, I hated him in this movie because of the fact that he threw everything away. Because if they gotten the gauntlet off of Thanos, which they were so goddamn close to doing.
Yeah, but his character's stupid.
Yeah, but then he threw it all away. They could have reversed
Isn't he from, like fucking
Minnesota? Missouri or something?
It was Minnesota.
You're not from Missouri?
Damn, how's that make you feel? Do you ever just be smart to flex on Minnesota niggas?
But if they got the gauntlet off of Thanos, they could have reversed it and saved Gamora. And then they could have went forward in time. Doctor Strange had the Time Stone. He could have just said, hey, now that we got the gauntlet off of Thanos and we got his ass to sleep, can we go back and save Gamora?
Yeah,
and
but-
jump back in
But
time?
when you saying that implies they already got it off their hand.
No, that don't even work like that with the time stone. Because if you just reverse it, you just go back to the part before when he has a fucking gauntlet on.
Yeah, but then they skip forward again. That's what I'm saying.
It's not like
The user
Consequences
knows
based on-
what's up. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
it's not like a time. It's not time jumping. You're just legit like reversing. You're
No,
not,
yeah, he's reversing it, and then the person with
yeah.
the
So like they're
knows.
reversing all the actions, and so that nigga has his gauntlet back on still.
Oh
Right.
yeah, you're right.
Man, that's stupid.
Well, it's not that we're stupid. It's like we're trying to think of ways that they could have won that scenario, and it's just strange that
They
he
could have
would do
won that scenario.
He
But
would do 14 million scenarios, and like he said, only one of them. Actually, theory: what if Strange gave him the time stone on purpose? Because that leads into them winning. In the like he said, we're in the.
Oh yeah, he
said,
was like, it was the only way.
He said that we're in the end game now. So what if that means they had to die in order to come back stronger later again?
Yeah, that does make sense because he did say like, if it comes to protecting this thing, I don't care
I'd
about
lay
y'all
down.
niggas.
what if he just did that because he knew that nigga would? What if he
What
did
if he
that
really-
because he was like, "Hey, I'm not gonna die." So like,
Okay, that comment right there is kind of like weird because like I think Thanos did the Hail Mary like.
What do you mean?
Like in football, like you just like throw it. Like
I know
just,
what a Hail Mary is.
Yeah,
but what do you mean?
but like he was close to getting killed. Thor got him,
Mhm.
and he was bleeding out. And he's just like, "You should have aimed for my head," because he still had a couple seconds left before he was finally
right.
And then yeah, that's what I'm saying. He went for the Hail Mary. He's like, "Let me just snap my fingers and get this junk over with." So it's
Yeah.
not like he like selected whoever. It's just like,
Can you
I don't-
select whoever?
I don't think you can. You
oh
just-
yeah, I mean he has ultimate infinite power.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
So it's like if he thought it for 1 second, he could have been like, they're dead, like in an instant. But I mean, he just went for the Hail Mary and just like, yep, I'm done. I got my wish.
Damn, when
Whatever.
them niggas turned into fucking dust. That's some
That
spooky
was
shit.
really fucking sad
That's some spooky
to
shit.
watch.
Especially Spider-Man part.
Particularly Spider-Man saying, I don't feel good. And then him leading up to Mr. Stark, I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
Then Star-Lord was like, "Oh God,
And then Black Panther was like, "Get up! This is not the place to die."
and then he hit a Nelsie Niles where he's like,
It's sad we're making fun of it, but in that moment, I saw Gio almost cry.
I didn't almost cry.
You were like, I heard it in your voice.
I mean, I'm a crybaby. I didn't fucking almost cry.
Crybaby.
It gave me a mini existential
Crybaby.
crisis because I think about dying every single day of my life.
Crybaby.
and then a girl like
Crybaby.
a girl 3 rows behind us actually started bawling her eyes
Yeah,
out.
she
and
started.
her friends started laughing.
Oh my god!
Oh my God, why they do my nigga Spidey like that?
She actually looked like a Tumblr when I saw her out of the theater. So
Like,
it was just like,
she makes a fan art.
Oh my God.
she
Makes tribute art for Spider-Man.
Yeah, where he's gay.
Gay and dead.
Gay and dead.
gay and dead.
They killed off all the good characters.
Yeah, the one
Except for the Falcon.
The problem is the thing is they killed off all the characters who have only been there for like a few years, not like the long 10-year.
Black
people.
Panther only had one fucking movie.
The funny thing about it is I don't care about the ones that were in it for the long run. You know what I mean? I care about the newer guys because they're newer guys.
Yeah,
I want to see more of them. I don't want
Like-
to see more of the old guys.
Shit, did Ant-Man go?
we don't know.
We don't know.
They were credited.
I know we don't know. That's why I'm asking. I'm like, damn, did Ant-Man go?
Does the new Ant-Man movie take place before Infinity War?
I
Probably.
think so. Yeah.
Because why would they release that
Yeah.
after Infinity War?
I'm fairly certain it takes place chronologically before.
Doesn't Captain Marvel take place like in the 80s or
Yes.
something?
That's why Nick Fury has the beacon to send a distress signal to her at the
The
credits.
post-credit scene.
Yeah, and I mean, I know she's gonna play a big part in like in the Avengers 4 because they're gonna get the time stone back or whatever.
Is she
and
like
then
super
reverse it.
powerful or something?
Yeah, she has like cosmic power,
Oh.
so it's like she's really fucking powerful.
There was one thing I noticed in the movie.
Yes.
Remember it when they ran into Big Midget?
Peter Dinklage's
Yeah.
character, E-Tree, I think.
They needed
Corridor.
they needed the star to heat up the metal, but when Thor was like, "I'm going to open it up manually," like, did they have it planned for someone to open it up manually? Because they had like these very convenient, handles
Bars.
on it to open it
Yeah,
up.
what
I
the
thought that was
fuck?
weird when I seen it.
Mhm.
I was thinking, damn, why don't they just pull it down real quick and hold it with some tape or
And
something.
another thing
Why
is,
didn't Groot
there's
just
just
stick
like,
his, branches in there to hold it? Well, they would have burned. Never mind.
yeah, but like also with the hand things, there's also giant dwarves around, and none of those giant dwarves can like.
Well, no, they're all dead.
Yeah,
I know, but like theoretically, if they had this manual way of opening it, right, for emergencies, and they were just big dwarf niggas, they're not gonna be able to get on there and open it because they got big hands and they're also big. That fits a human.
And they're high.
You know what I mean?
And their hands are tiny.
They got big tiny hands.
They're short, so they can't reach for it.
It's gross. He looks like Hugo from Street Fighter.
Let's talk about what the gauntlet can and can't do.
Can do fucking anything.
Because in the comics it can do anything, but in the movie it has like some limitations. I mean, like
By what?
like the
Yeah,
Power Stone amplifies Thanos's or whoever holds its power. We only see him like shoot concussion blast and stuff with it, really.
Because that's what he was wanting to do. Shit.
I mean, the Space Stone space.
I mean, if he wanted to
he
throw a
himself
fucking moon, he could throw a fucking moon.
Which
Isn't that
he
what
did.
Right.
I was hoping he threw the entire movie.
Yeah, I was waiting for that too.
But I think he threw like chunks of
That
it.
shit made me clench
When
my
he
ass
looked
cheeks.
at the moon, I thought of Portal 2, the ending of Portal 2, where she shoots a portal on the moon. You ever see that?
Oh,
He was like,
yeah.
he gripped it. He gripped the moon and he pulled it down. That was pretty nuts.
Fucking powerhouse, man. No wonder I rooted for him.
No wonder I thought he was cool.
Thanos is the best villain.
Don't do me like that. Don't do
Malik
that.
likes the boss characters.
Killmonger.
And you don't?
I do. I love him.
Okay,
Killmonger held the title of best villain for almost a few months, and now I think Thanos has wiped him out.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thanos has been shown we've been shown his convictions.
I can't get behind Killmonger too much because his entire character arc is I want to start a white genocide.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's not much behind that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Thanos has
Since
more on his back.
since we ticket everybody to the court, how about we get everybody for the rapes of millions of African American slaves?
The
during
revolution
slavery?
would not be televised.
It's not like them niggas are dead or anything.
We finna hold those corpses in court.
Do you plead the fifth?
He got stinks like.
Obviously, you guilty.
Sorry, Caucasians. Y'all can't watch this movie. Not the Wakanda scenes.
And Black Panther pulls an Elsie Niles. It's like, okay, Caucasians, you can open your eyes forever.
Remember when Gamora got fucking snatched?
yo,
Those tears aren't for you.
Nah, like what's it? Keeper of the Soul Stone. We're gonna get to that in a second. The Keeper of the Soul Stone's like, you must have a sacrifice. And then, no, get your ass in the car.
Okay, so he throws that bitch off Pride Rock. And he's crying, right?
Yeah.
He's sobbing. And
And
he's like,
Gamora laying like a Family Guy character.
oh yeah, I did do that in the theater. I was like, hey.
And then he wakes up in like a nebula
wakes up in Dark
waterway,
Souls.
and then he wakes up with the stone in his hand. And the Keeper of the Soul Stone turns out to be the Red Skull, which was the craziest thing I could have ever expected. I thought it was just gonna be like a dude in a cloak or whatever.
Yeah, or like a guy with the
What
skull
a great
face.
way to reuse your characters, man.
Like, also, it's not the original actor who played him in the Captain America
Yeah,
movie.
but like,
Because that dude hated being Red Skull, apparently.
Oh, wasn't the dude that played
Hugo
Red
Weaving.
Skull? He was the guy in
Matrix.
I was gonna say
He
he was Keanu Reeves.
the movie where the woman fucks the fish.
Shape of Water?
What?
Yeah, The Shape of Water.
I don't know.
He was in The Shape of Water.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Something about fucking a fish.
Yeah, Shape
You
of
didn't see
Water.
the
That's
trailer of
some
Shape of
fish, man.
Water?
No.
Anyway, we're not talking about Shape of Water, but that's a good movie though. It's okay-ish. I mean, it didn't deserve an Oscar. Whatever. And this movie deserves an Oscar. Anyway, yeah, like everyone's been wondering for like years. Damn, did Red Skull die? We never see him like literally die. We just see him shoot up into space.
I kind of just assumed that was
Right.
what death looked like.
But also, like, why would they make a Nazi the Keeper of the Soul Stone, which is actually one of the most powerful Infinity Stones? Because you can like tamper a person's soul, you can trap a person's soul.
Hey man, He's been in space for like
How has he
ever.
How's he been eating?
That's what I was. I can't even speak. That's what I was thinking when he was like talking about the Soul Stone. I was like, does that nigga eat?
I mean, like, think about it this way: the dude was freaking levitating when they got there.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I guess he's just like technically a god now. But I mean,
He's become some sort of.
But a question I asked Gio was, is this dude still a Nazi technically? Does he still hold on to that whole mentality? There's been
He's like, unscreen Jewish people.
technically it's been still 70 years since
He's a Red Skull who hates blue Jewish people.
No,
Doesn't time go by faster when you go far enough into space or something like that?
technically, like light speed traveling.
You can technically time travel if you're on the
But also,
space station.
but also, he doesn't age like normal humans do because he's technically
He's also
he's technically Bertman.
Bertman painted red.
I hope he's brought back, or whoever's portraying him now.
I hope Cap sees him again, and he's like,
Prince Zuko, full face.
Wow.
Because he's burnt that bad.
Speaking of colors, the Vision turns gray after he loses the stone, which is something that actually happened in the comic books when he loses his memory or he's wiped clean or something, and he becomes like a soulless robot. He's just a robot to help the Avengers.
You know, I was thinking during the movie when Spider-Man had that Iron Man suit, not an Iron Man suit, but like an Iron Manized Spidey suit.
Yeah.
And when those legs came out, that was very nostalgic. I can't remember. Like, I remember seeing a comic about that.
Civil War.
That was Civil War.
No, it was. Was it?
Yeah, Civil War.
Red and yellow, right?
That's where it was. That's where it was introduced.
Okay, because I might be confused because I remember there was a Spider-Man that was like red and he had
yellow.
gold highlights.
Yeah, that was the Iron Man.
Really?
That's
Oh
Spider.
shit! Okay,
it's all good. It's Civil War. Like Tony Stark made him an Iron Man suit with extra limbs and stuff.
That's cool.
And that's where they base it off of.
Speaking of Civil War, seeing all of them together and like Doctor Strange using his magic and like the guys flying around, it reminded me of Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Yeah,
and I thought that was really fun to watch.
Let's tell Marvel like a Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 with Thanos as the villain.
I wouldn't mind honestly, but I feel like they do a bad job. You need to get a good
because movie games are shit.
Yeah, but their games track records are also kind of like DC is good at animated films, video games, and that's it.
Not movies.
Not movies.
You ever just make a good superhero movie to flex on DC niggas?
Justice League, ass. Avengers Infinity War,
I like it.
You gotta imagine these DC niggas are boohoo crying. I'm not even into superheroes like that, but like
a lot of people are like really.
I like Shazam.
But the issue is a lot of these people don't read the comics and they don't understand like nobody stays dead in these things.
Right.
They're all gonna be brought back. And
that's a moneymaker. Like
plus, what's his name? Sebastian Stan, who plays the Winter Soldier, he has a 9-year contract. He's only used 5 years.
Ooh, wow.
They don't understand he's gonna come back. He's like, Cap, I don't feel too good.
Ooh. He powers down.
Cap, I don't.
Yo, what if
What if Bobby Shmurda fucking faded away in jail? What if Thanos killed Bobby?
No, I'm saying
I can't stand by that.
Bobby's Captain Marvel. What you talking about?
What? No, I'm saying what if the Winter Soldier, his body disintegrated, but the arm just fell.
It made a dunk in the dirt. It's big arm. Big arm.
Speaking of him, I really like the scene with him and Rocket Raccoon. He just lifts him up and they're spinning in a circle and they're just firing and all.
How much for the gun?
I want that. I'm gonna get that arm.
Hey, you don't want to watch that. I had to get it out by shoving it up my.
Does Doctor Strange have a limitation on his teleporters?
A limitation on his
on his teleporting,
circle
stuff.
No.
You remember in the beginning when they cut off that nigga hand?
Oh yeah.
I was thinking, damn, they should have waited a little bit longer. And
they should have cut off Thanos' hands.
Yo, I was really hoping to see some of the in Infinity Gauntlet.
Wow.
You know, in Infinity Gauntlet, I really wanted to see.
That was the biggest. I'm sorry, but like
when they were holding him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These niggas
Thanos' arm.
But in the comics, Thanos does really creative things with the gauntlet, turning people into into toys. It doesn't make them crumble apart. Like
putting a box over Scott Summers' head.
Seeing the Reality Stone do that to Mantis and Drax, seeing him turn into blocks.
I thought they were dead.
Stone, I thought they were dead too. And they was it stayed that way? I would have been like. And then they just turn back when he leaves, and I was just like. She turns into Silly String. I was like, what the? She turned into Mr. Fantastic.
I don't know who that character
Yo,
is.
what he reaching for?
I didn't see Guardian of the Galaxy
2.
Volume 2.
Yeah.
She's a pretty good character.
Yeah.
She's kind of a cutie. Not gonna lie.
But
we're here to kick names and take ass.
and I was like, bitch, you can take my ass.
Okay.
But yeah. Seeing him turn like Star Lord's blasters into bubbles was really kind of creative.
Yeah, he really fucked with him, didn't
but
he?
then he's
Shooter.
Then he's like, I like you, and then he just leaves. And I was like, damn, boyfriend met the dad the first time. That went pretty well. Doctor Strange's magic is cooler now because instead of just doing like the shield junk that he was doing in his solo movie. The magic dudes were making like air blades and junk. Yeah. This time he was making teleporting circles. He was making like bounce pads for like Star-Lord to use. He's like shooting magic blasts.
He was teleporting Spider-Man a bunch.
I like Squidward.
Yeah.
I like Squidward,
what's his name?
One henchman.
The Ebony Maw.
I haven't failed Thanos once.
Tony Stark calls him
Ebony, me boy, get the Infinity Stone.
Will do, Master.
Wow. We really just role playing SpongeBob X Infinity War. Wow, that's what we do. Yeah, he was cool. I mean, he not necessarily cool, but he was an interesting villain.
Yeah.
But then they throw him out the airlock and it's like
the kid's seen more movies. So what?
I will say
I bet that nigga was space gun hard.
Yo, he looked kind of clothesline when he got sucked out. No, he got.
He had to.
I want to say this. Iron Man redeemed himself from Civil War in this film.
I haven't seen Civil War.
He was okay. So he was just garbage, and like his character was garbage in Civil War. He was obviously in the wrong in that movie. It can be argued that he wasn't in the wrong, but it's like it's a Captain America movie, so yeah, his character had to be pretty bad.
There was a lot of good fight scenes in Captain America 2, like the one with the elevator.
The elevator.
That was freaking amazing. You know what? This has nothing to do with Avengers, but when we were watching the previews and we saw the Mission Impossible one and we saw the dude that played Superman go like with this when he was gonna punch Tom Cruise, that was crazy.
Yeah. That was pretty nuts.
I know, it has nothing to do with it. He's like,
but seeing Tony Stark really did a number on Thanos. He didn't necessarily get anywhere.
He didn't hit him.
He did hit him.
I mean, he didn't do any damage.
No, seeing his armor in play was actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it was deteriorating.
And he's the only one who actually got a good hit off of Thanos on his cheek. I mean, that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then he had those like locking mechanism legs. He planted in the floor. And he just like he did that rocket kick to his face, and he actually got a couple good hits.
Man, when Thanos countered by making that edgy ass fucking shock ball with his fist. Like, he projected out a ball with his fist and he just fucking swung that shit.
Oh, I don't remember that though.
You didn't see that?
I guess I wasn't paying attention.
I remember he caught, like someone shot fire at him.
He caught it and blasted
back.
Yeah.
Oh, no. It was Tony shooting missiles and the fire from the missiles, he sucked it in.
That was kind of neat.
Yeah.
How he just like projected it back. That was
Gauntlet is
a smart dude, but I guess he's not smart enough to realize that he was wrong.
And then he calls him by his name and he's like, "You know me?" And he's like, "Yeah, I do." Yeah.
Wasn't Thanos in his head for like the longest?
Yeah, well, it wasn't not by name, but it's like Stark knew that there was something bigger than life coming to Earth at some point.
Yeah, because
that's why
wasn't that the scene in Avengers 2?
Yeah,
where he saw everybody dead.
Yeah, and he was just like, something's coming, and I need to prepare for this. That's why he built Ultron and all that.
Tony, you're not in the spaceship.
I'm not in the spaceship.
Tony, you're in the spaceship.
Pepper Potts was.
I need you to get back here right now. People are dying. It's not like it's not
your job to like stop this, but I need you to come back here like right now. I need you to come back here. The lasagna is overheating.
Your lasagna is getting cold.
Despicable Me 2 is going to end. Get over here, Tony, now. Wind tunnel.
Now I'm thinking, Captain Marvel, she's next. Her movie's next, and it's based in the 80s.
Pretty much introducing her. Right?
Yeah, introducing her. But the thing is, Nick Fury sent out a distress signal. Why did he send it to her? And
Is
also,
she OP?
She's probably
OP. But also,
why didn't she come around when she saw on the news?
Well, I'm thinking.
Yeah, right.
Well, I'm thinking. Well, she's in space.
Oh, I didn't know.
That's why she's done a distress signal. But what if she died?
No.
Because Thanos, like, he wanted to get rid of everybody in the universe.
We all know that she's not dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they wouldn't just do that to be like, oh, wait, she's actually dead. Turns out the post-credit scene was for nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be pretty ballsy to be like, damn, she dead too. Even though we ain't see her
She
yet.
dead too.
she dead too.
Thanos wins. Overall, he wins.
You think Thanos killed Deadpool? I hope.
But Thanos wins overall.
Yeah.
And it's good. The ending scene with him,
Woo.
seeing Baby Gamora in his like weird vision thing, and she's like, "Did you finally do it?" And he's like,
Yes.
I really like that.
Was it worth it? No.
And then he transports to his little farm out in space.
Damn, that shit made me. There was a rush of dopamine heading to my head when I saw that.
And then he sits down and he's just like, "You did good, Thanos. You did good."
I
he
feel
went
like
on to the sunset. He said, and he even said in the movie, "All I want is to complete my mission, to see my sunset, and I'll be done forever." And he gets that, and I'm really glad of that. I love movies where the villain wins sometimes.
yeah, but he obviously regrets what he did.
Kinda.
He already knows that he's wrong.
Yeah, he already knows.
You could see it in his face when he was leaving.
You could see it in his face during the vision.
And you could also see it in his face when he's like beating Stark up, and he's like, "I hope they remember you." And he has like that emotion in his face. He's showing it like, "I don't want to do this, but I have to. I have an obligation to."
I mean, it's already that far.
What happened? Whatever happened to that man? Obviously, he better get what he fucking wants.
Well, on his home,
It better be worth it, young man.
Well, the thing was, he said he loved his home. In the comics, he hates everybody on his planet because they hated him because he was an outcast.
They hated him because he told the truth. Half the universe needs to die.
No. They hate him because he was ugly on his home planet in the comic books.
Yeah.
But in the movie, he's like, I said, "Hey, let's kill half of the people in the universe to balance everything out."
On the planet.
On his planet in particular, he's like, "Hey, let's kill half of the people, and we'll do it randomly,
So it could be fair.
so it would be fair to everybody. Let's not get rid of just poor people. Let's get rid of just half of rich, half of poor, and we'll be a balanced ecosystem again." And
half of not people, autism.
And then he shows them then he shows them like he shows them how it looked beforehand and afterhand. He shows them how their planet how his planet looked.
African Americans.
He shows them how his planet looked beforehand and after the fact of them not listening to his plan. Really, Malik?
You know, he also in relation to that, he also was talking to Gamora about when he slaughtered the people on her planet,
right.
And he was talking about how if she went back to look, they're doing just fine now that half the people were killed.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So
he's right in a way.
Yeah,
right, but it's not
ethical.
ethical.
His method isn't good. What if he just repopulated them to a dead planet that they could cultivate into a
Couldn't he just make a planet with the Infinity Gauntlet? Can you just do anything?
Maybe he's just fucking OCD. He wants perfect numbers.
I guess. But, well, theoretically, he's like, there's not enough food to go around. There's no resources. Make more resources then, dum-dum. Can't you do that? I mean, you could theoretically do anything, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Don't do that.
You didn't even...
Wait, do that again? You do...
The sound wave. I'm looking at the audio track and it's nuts. On an ending note, if you guys don't have any, the marketing overall was actually pretty good.
I didn't see any marketing for it.
I didn't care for the marketing.
On Instagram, Facebook, those.
Yeah, I didn't really see any of that.
It depends on your analytics and like whatever you're looking at, like your Google stuff.
Recommended.
I don't give a shit for superhero movies, so I obviously didn't see it.
The trailers were good. Like, I mean, we got a teaser trailer and then we got the official trailer. And the official trailer blew me away. Like, I watched that thing so many times, like picking it apart, and it was really good. Like seeing Captain America catch the gauntlet with only 2 Infinity Stones, I thought, wow, this must be the middle of the movie where he doesn't have all of them. But it's actually the end, and I'm like, wow. I was blown away because like they don't show the rest of them in his hand.
Yeah, Drax is the funniest character in the movie, hands down.
How long have you been standing there?
An hour.
I've learned to move so entirely slow. I am invisible as a naked eye.
Hi, Drax!
Damn it.
Yo, man just needs to hop on this.
Yeah, looking like this. All crinkled up.
All crinkled up, ran on by a train.
Yo, so
ribbons on a weenie.
Another thought.
Sleep.
The children of Thanos, his minions. The Ebony Maw, Proxima Midnight.
I can't believe you remember.
Corvus Glaive and the Cull Obsidian. That's their movie names or whatever.
Oh my god!
Yo, she got messed up.
She got fucked up.
Yo,
the chick, Proxima Midnight. Yeah, she got thrown into the fucking meat grinder.
I wasn't expecting that.
Only a small bit of blood,
especially from like I know Disney owns Marvel, so I kind of wasn't expecting that.
Hey man, PG-13,
PP-13, 13 inches, baby.
Corvus Glaive. Like what happened to him? Like Captain America's Vision stabbed him at the end or whatever.
The big
he's the dude in the hood. He's like, give me your stone.
I want your stone. And then
give me the stone, boy.
Bruce took care of
Cull Obsidian,
big guy, because he blew the fuck up.
Oh my god, that nigga was fucking pretty much melting from the friction.
Yeah.
And then he had that Warhammer that was also like a chain and curved. Like he threw that and that joke like spun and curved. And I was like, wow. That's kind of nuts.
He's a smart dumb guy.
And then also he was like doing like tornado kicks and junk. I was like,
yeah.
So that's a big nigga. What is he doing kicks and junk?
He's a scary nigga. I think I might be terrified if I saw big shit coming at me.
That's a big piece of nigga.
Since we're talking about big dudes, the Hulk. Banner and Hulk were having like conversations in a single body, which is cool.
Yeah,
that's who they are.
Come outside. No.
He half of his face turned and said no. It was like it reminded me of the Mask, like when the mask came
on. Yeah. That's kind of Loki, dude. He was like the first death in the movie. That's crazy. I didn't think that would happen. Honestly,
that nigga turned gray.
He like lost all his neck broke, his lung don't work no more.
He looked like a heroin addict.
He did after the death, and then Thor was like, disgusting.
I can't talk about it.
Final thoughts.
I like it.
I thought it was great, and I'd recommend it. You know what? I'm probably gonna go watch it again.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind watching.
I couldn't stress this enough for a fucking superhero movie. It's really worth the watch. You probably won't watch it anymore since if you haven't seen it and you're watching this, you're probably spoiled up out your ass right now. So
yeah,
but it's also interesting to look at because every
especially the fighting choreography
are pretty good. Besides Black Panther,
some of the CG and scenes were kind of off.
Yeah, we already talked about that. It looks like a video game when they're fighting.
Yeah.
Okay, final scores.
Maybe there was a budget. You know what? For a superhero movie, I would give that I'd give that an 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I give it 8.
Solid.
He's gonna say 10. Watch.
9.
11.
After that ballsy kill 'em all, not kill 'em all, but kill 'em half. That was pretty. That was pretty emotional.
I'll give you a 10 out of 10. No, 12. 5. Make it 10. Okay.
Before we let go, the ending scene was one of the best scenes, obviously.
Yeah.
But what was really nice to me was that there was no music.
Yeah.
It was just the sounds of people freaking the fuck out.
It wasn't trying too hard.
The end credits was just like the names, the directors, the people who worked on it, the stars.
Yeah.
And then the end title card as it fades to dust, which was a nice touch.
Oh my
no
god.
noise.
The title card would have faded.
Not having any music in a serious scene like that really helps.
The part where people started disintegrating, the theater entirely was silent.
The theater was losing its fucking mind.
I also like the in the beginning when Tony and Strange met and then like the guys landed, how the music just stopped and they were just walking.
I like how it went from like I
love the tracking shot of Tony following him through the chaos. Hey,
hold up for a second, because I started first. Hold up for a second.
Okay.
I like how it started. I like how you can shut up.
All right. Go for it.
I liked how between the playful but kind of like I hate you banter between Tony and Strange, and it ended to listen. For his life, you can have the stone, but now since we're talking about it, it's like, well, he probably knew the outcome.
Yeah.
He's like, we're in the end game now.
Mm-hmm.
He probably didn't mean it.
Oh, we're using our fake names.
Oh, I'm Spider-Man.
I think that's it for this.
Tom Holland's the best Spider-Man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tobey Maguire.
No. Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield.
No, yeah, sure, but like Tobey Maguire is nothing compared to Tom Holland.
Okay. That's a good tidbit to wrap it up on. We all three of us enjoyed it.
Go watch it.
We're probably gonna see it again.
Liberal.
Y'all need to see it too. I'd say at least watch the movies that are of most importance to catch up if you don't follow it. Aggregate score from us in 8.5, 9. So that's about an 8.8 or so.
Yeah, that's fair.
Out of 10.
Let's put this in Excel.
I'm glad none of us gave it a 7 because niggas would freak out. Everybody freaks out. Like 7 was like a bad score.
So it's not a bad score.
It's not, but people freak out about it.
A 5 and below is a bad score.
You're right.
6 and above is good.
When people treat 7 like, damn, you calling that shit, bro?
Like,
What shit about, bro?
The fact that you watch it, I don't like retards.
And with that, that's been our review of Infinity War. We hope you go see it. We hope you guys enjoy it. Leave a comment discussing it below. Spoiler discussions below, or don't spoil it if you don't want to.
You see this?
Or
you see this?
Bully, don't do it!